actually, you can go ahead.
Actually, this started from rubbish. What people say is rubbish. So we had to check the green material and the dry material. Meaning the leaves and grass that are dry and leaves and grass that are green, we combine them. The dry ones have carbon. Then the green one has nitrogen. After mixing them here with a catalyst that is chicken manure, we have come up with very rich soil. This rich soil, we can use it to harvest our maize. We can use it to make these plants look healthy. We can use it for vegetables. Anything that we want to use is this very stuff. Hence, we are saying poverty is failing to use what you have.
Or poverty is failing to do what?
To use what you have.
Okay.
We have the green stuff, the leaves. We have the brown stuff, the leaves and grasses. If we combine them, we have rich soil now. And this rich soil, that's the compost. And now we are using it to harvest our crop. We cannot say no FISIP. They have reduced the number of fertilizer. To us, I've got my FISIP here. It's ready. Yeah, because we are working with one biblical principle, which is on time. We've made this on time. When the rain comes, you can also see there. I was digging planting stations. So these plant stations, they are purely here for on time.
Okay.
So the fertilizer we are going to use is not from FISIP. We'll just take our own compost. Yeah. Even what people call rubbish, feces, we are keeping it. If you look at our toilets, the way they are designed that this part can be opened. So we open it.
This is a toilet.
Yes, it's a toilet. It's a long drop actually.
Okay.
You sit, everything goes here. Once it is, there are two sitting positions. Once one is full, you close it.
Is it open or closed so that you see the way you have designed inside? So that the world can at least take some sense with what you are trying to explain.
This is full, we have closed.
This is a toilet, and this is okay. This one we have closed.
We've closed. Okay. Now we've moved. This is. Excuse me. We have moved the lid which was there. We brought it here. So that one I will put something to be used. So we are using that one. So next time we will wait for 6 months, 6 to 1 year. We'll come and open now this part.
Okay.
We'll come and open this part. The stuff which is here is going to look like this. It's purely black soil.
Purely black soil.
And very rich for bananas, our trees, except vegetables, we cannot add this.
So in short, we can just say this is a purely toilet.
Yeah. These are fecal matter from a human being, human manure, that's how we call it. Now because it has decomposed, after 1 year, we can now use it to feed our plants. We will not say, no, I'm in a compound. In this compound, I have no material to use. I need to enter into my pocket. Yeah, I mix it with my compost there. Put it in the plastic container. The plant will grow and become healthy. Already, the bananas, that is red. You can see we have already started adding. So by the time the rain comes, these will look more green, more healthy. We will have big heads of, bunches of bananas. Even the fruits will look very, very nice.
Wow.
Because we are using what we have. We want to defeat the poverty mindset.
Poverty mindset.
Yeah, which says, I do not have.
Okay.
So, yeah. Poverty ends at blame shifting.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it is the cooperative that owns me something. I'm blaming them. They are the ones who have made me poor. You blame the government. No, it's the government that have made me poor. Do I have to depend on the government even for my own Nshima? The government must give me school and teachers, doctors. Yeah, those I blame them if they don't bring. Because I have no initiative. Roads, it is the duty for the government, not my own food. Food you have to prepare. Hence, I pay school fees for my children and the like. That's the way it should be. Otherwise, our being here is to train people, to tell them, come out of the poverty mindset. And we train by doing. If we don't do it, people say, but then we do it so that people see what we are doing and say, it's possible, we can also do it. Yeah, that's the way it is.
Well, I heard you talked about, I like the way you interpreted Isaiah 43, is it verses 5?
Yes.
About the hidden treasure. I just want you to highlight more about that scripture because I've seen a lot of people that have wrong interpretation about the hidden treasure.
Okay. Let me just correct you. It's Isaiah something. Let me just look at it. Okay. This scripture, we use it mostly on our compost when we are making. Yeah, Isaiah 45 verse 3.
Isaiah 45 verse 3.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hidden treasure. So what we say, if you look at the rubbish, the so-called rubbish, most of the stuff, we pile it together and put fire. We burn it because it is useless. So, but then to me, when I look at this rubbish, I say, it is a hidden treasure. If I add it here, it will add value. It is mulch, God's blanket. It is a blanket. What does the blanket do in this case? When it is very hot, it's cooling this plant. The micro and macroorganisms are enjoying because the condition is quite conducive for them. When it is very cold, this blanket is making sure that the environment is warm. So the macro and microorganisms are working. So to me, this is a hidden treasure because other people, they have a veil in their minds. They just see it is useless. Can we burn it? But to me, I would say, no, it's useful. You see. People don't know, they don't see the value of it. The same stuff I can take and make compost. Yeah. When I make compost, that means it's a hidden treasure. At first I did compost, I saw rubbish. Then later on, my foresight had to envision compost, rich manure, just like the chickens in here. Look, I've given them a blanket. Maybe you can come here and see. That blanket which is there, this rubbish, I'm not seeing rubbish, I'm seeing valuable stuff because these guys are making compost and turning it. They're even pooping there. Next time I'll just take it and quickly make my compost again with this very stuff because God designed this to do that for me. Yeah. And that's the way they live in the bush. But other people, they now make a house very beautiful. They make cement, put it. These guys fail to live nicely there. And they don't find the small insects they are supposed to enjoy. But in this environment, they are feeding themselves the proteins that God put on the soil. They are finding them. Oh, what I'm doing, just giving the food to those hidden insects, the hidden treasure which is here. Give them the food because I also have a good steward for them. If I become a bad steward, I'll burn the stuff which was supposed to be food. There's a chain here. There's a chain happening. Okay. Ecology. The small insects are enjoying the grasses. Then these birds are finding the same, harming them. Then eventually they give me health eggs. There are eggs in that box. There are eggs in that box. The same one, now one chicken is already incubating. We want them to give the young ones so that it grows good. We can now grow picture is to increase all this. When there are many, I'll put wire all over here. This section will be purely for the beds. As they grow, the next time we want to move, we just have to pack our beds and go with them. They do the same work where I'm going.
So it doesn't matter, you don't have your own house, even though you are renting, you can still do this business.
If I can do the business.
Wow.
As long as there's water, there's no problem. So the next time you come here, because my contract is likely to end next year,
Okay.
so you find plastics of containers in these trees. If I counted one tree like that one, has 100 minimum of those oranges, and then I have 100 containers. So how much do I have? So 100 times 100. So 10,000 oranges.
10,000
Oranges. In the third year.
In the third year.
Third year after doing the budding. So then I can count one orange is that how much is costing one orange?
Let's just say 5 kwacha.
5 kwacha.
Yes.
5 kwacha times 10,000. You have 50,000.
Wow.
First season. Very few containers around your house. Very easy. Within 1 hour you have finished watering them. And then you continue doing what you want to do. So avocados the same. Upon arrival, wherever you are going, you have the same stuff going on. And children, let's say, you still go with them. You do the same business. And each year it's no longer 100, the number is increasing. The number is increasing. So, like us who are getting old, we will not be worried.
Yeah.
We will not be worried.
You have got a supporting stick.
Yes, because that is an investment.
Wow.
Yeah. Maize is not investment. Groundnuts is not investment. Soybeans is not investment. But investment is in the trees. Yeah. That young boy who is our last born here, if we say we are planting you a tree like this one, we are making nurseries for this tree. This one and that one.
Okay.
This is redwood. When you cut this tree for timber, it will look red inside. Very nice timber. Then this one, brown wood. But we call this musikiri. That one is mahogany. So if I say, this is just 1 year old, and that is 1 year, I say, my friend, this year I'm going to plant the same trees for that young boy. And say, at 15 years' time, we have wood, timber from this one. And then say a child with 3 years plus 15 years, 18 years. That's when most of the Zambian children are finishing grade 12. So it will not be my worry now to give school fees for that boy to go to university or college. Because I know timber now will give him money.
Wow.
In addition to timber, these things will support grade 1, grade up to grade 12. These things, because it's just 3 years, you have started earning money from this. This is why we are saying trees in agriculture has that is the investment. It's the investment. Our maize is for food security. Yeah, you need to wash the stomach, of course, as you want to work. So maize is food security. Just do a little bit, enough that you can feed your family, but not for business, because there are losses throughout. It's political. The government is controlling it. It's controlling maize, fixes prices for it. I cannot even take it to Congo. Even if there's good market, I'll be arrested on the way. But these things I can take. No one has control over it. You know, in agriculture, you have to come out of the box and do things. But of course, we have, as much as we need to respect the government, then food security, our maize, we eat. That's why I cannot blame the government. Ubungana Varunda. Yeah, but why Varundi? Because there are few people, it's just like there is inflation now. Inflation. Few goods chasing, more money chasing few goods. That's what's happening. So if I have my goods at home, so I'll just take for hammer the food and then come back, spend only 1 kwacha for 13 or 3/4. I don't know how much they're taking the maize for sharing. All of us who are lined here, no one buys middlemen.
Wow.
All of us here, we are not. We are out of that box.
In our part one, I would just like to end with you introducing your names and where you are doing this business from. And lastly, what you can just advise the viewers all over the world.
Okay. Oh, I'm Elias. Saliuya is my surname. I'm at Donny Trust Community Care. And Donny Trust is a faith-based organization, really just by the name caring for the community. Yeah, we are in Ndola, Mushiri, New Mushiri would say. This is New Mushiri. We are seated on 7-hectare land, and this 7-hectare land, that's where there's the accommodation, our accommodation, football pitch for the community to have sports. There's a library and a few places for demonstrations of farming activities. We are doing it here. An orange dog here.
Oh, this is not allowed.
No, this one is an enemy for the plant.
Okay.
So, the advice to the community, I would say, come out of the box, stop blame shifting, do something. Actually, if we blame shift, we are just calling poverty closer, and poverty is knocking. We need to take an action. If we call ourselves, we are Christians, Jesus himself said, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I have come to give life in abundance, meaning we should now start making life in abundance. We are ambassadors of Christ. Life in abundance is triple nourishment. Let's give life to our soil, and then we give life to the plants. The plants give life to us. Then that chain will keep on going. Stop the community must stop destroying the soil, because that's our asset. That's the asset God gave us. That's why He made us at last. After everything, He is the master farmer actually. And we are supposed to be good stewards, taking care of God's farm. But we have ended destroying, being bad stewards of God's resources. So we have started, we are doing something about it. We are not blame shifting. But as you can see, this is just to add value to the soil, giving life in abundance in the soil, so that this can give life to the plants can give life to us. And that way, our stewardship will prove and will support us. The answer is not outside us, it is within us. I can go to America, go everywhere. Some people become street men in America because they thought that's where the answer is. The answer is where you are. Wherever God placed you, you are the answer. Just do something. And do not rely on your own. Seek God's wisdom. That Bible is our manual for agriculture, for health, for anything. It's there. Just read it. Ask God to open up your eyes so that you read. Actually, we have lots of scriptures connected to what we are doing because it's God's revelation He's given us. We end up with the 4 principles. We always work on time, with high standard, with joy, no wastage. Yeah, no wastage. These are the principles. First cluster, second cluster, work environmentally friendly, meaning work in harmony with nature. Second, you should be user friendly. Whatever you produce, it should give health to people, not working against people's health, side effects, because there are too much chemicals that are going to stay into a leaf, and we take that leaf as a vegetable, we eat the same, and then destroy our bodies, BPs and other diseases. Our bodies become harmful. Then the third one, we should be economically viable, make profit in what we are doing. If we take out fertilizer from here, that means that cost is gone. I'll never count it. So I have this lower cost so that I can make profit from the business I'm doing. The fourth one is that we should be fair, socially fair. the people that are coming before us, the second generation.